Computer hardware, computer case, computer hardware units. Introduction. In this post, we will vetoes the computer hardware units. We will look at what makes up a computer system and how these parts work together. Memory. Memory is the part of your computer that holds data. You can think of memory as being like a huge storage bin for all of the information stored on your hard drive, except that instead of holding just one file or application, it contains many different things at once: programs, files, and applications. When you open up an app or start playing with its settings in Windows 10 or whatever operating system you're using, what's actually happening is that information is being loaded into this big cave that's called RAM, so they can be accessed quickly when needed by other parts of your machine like CPU cores and GPU chipsets, which were mentioned earlier. This process happens fast thanks to how fast our machines are these days, but even so there will still be some lag between pressing play on Netflix or checking Facebook messages versus actually opening up those apps themselves. This includes loading up web pages too. Hard drive. A hard drive is a storage device that uses magnetic storage media to store data. Hard drives come in many different types, including internal and external drives. Internal hard drives are housed inside your computer's motherboard, whereas external ones connect to the back of your computer by way of USB or FireWire IE 1394. Both types contain platters made from magnetic materials such as iron oxide or tungsten. These platters spin at high speeds to read and write information onto them. The reading process requires considerable power because it requires heating up these platters' surfaces so they can pick up electrons from their surroundings. This is why data transfer rates increase when using an SSD instead of an HDD. Motherboard. Motherboard is the main component of the computer system. It's one of the most important parts in your computer. If your motherboard stops working, you won't be able to use it or any other parts that make up your system. Power supply unit. PSU. The power supply unit PSU is a device that converts the AC voltage from the wall outlet into DC voltage required by the computer system. It is an important component of a computer system and plays a vital role in providing power to all parts of your computer. The PSU converts AC to DC via rectifiers, filters, and regulators. In addition to converting high voltage, alternating current AC into direct current DC, it ensures proper operation of other components within your system such as memory modules, hard drives, and graphics cards.
Computer hardware units include CPU, RAM, HDD, and graphics card. The CPU is responsible for performing all operations in a computer system. The speed at which it can execute instructions greatly affects how fast and efficiently your programs run on your computer. A faster processor means that you'll be able to complete tasks more quickly and without as much downtime due to waiting or processing delays. For example, if you're working on large spreadsheet files with lots of calculations involved in them, then having a fast processor will allow you to finish these calculations more quickly than if they were performed on older models with lower performance ratings and therefore slower processors. Conclusion. I hope that this article has allowed you to gain insight into the computer hardware units. I would like to thank you for reading, and I wish you success in your studies.